On August 4th, 2014, the IDF released what they claimed to be scans of a captured Hamas combat manual, which explains the benefits of human shields. This juicy story got quite a few people excited, and within 2 days their blog post had over 81,000 likes on Facebook. It turns out, though, that the documents that they uploaded were forgeries, and sloppy forgeries at that. The work was so shoddy that you don't even have to be an expert to see the mistake. Let's take a look. Alright, so the IDF uploaded these two tiny low-res images. One of them is 452 pixels wide and 280 pixels tall, and the other is 437 pixels wide and 475 pixels tall. In the description you'll find a link to our sources, and there we will provide the URL where you can download these images directly from the IDF website. Just in case the IDF decides to take these images down or alter them, we've uploaded backup copies to several locations. Now, if a conspiracy theorist uploaded two tiny low-res images like this and called them evidence, they would be mocked. But this is Israel, so we have to do a proper debunking. First, I want you to look at this image of the supposed cover and take note of something important. This is supposed to be a scan of a real piece of paper, and this paper has been folded, has staples in it, and is slightly bent on the right-hand side. Also note that the fold on the right-hand side is significant enough to cause a coloration change, which indicates a difference in height. What does this all mean? The paper in this image was not flat when it was scanned. That's important, and you'll see why in a moment. Now, if you had real text that was printed onto a piece of paper, and you introduce a slight curve onto that paper, then that text will have a slight curve as well. But in this image, the text doesn't curve at all. It's 100% straight, even as it passes over the fold. In fact, the lines are straight on all of the text here, all the way down to the single pixel level. To demonstrate this, I've overlaid a set of vector-based lines that are perfectly straight, intersected by a perpendicular line at a perfect 90-degree angle. Here we can zoom in and see that they line up precisely down to the pixel, all the way across the page, from left to right. And it's not just one line of text that pulls off this magical feat. All of this text here on the top right does this. And all of this text is on the exact same grid, all perfectly parallel to each other. Even this decorative line here is perfectly straight as it passes over the fold, down to the pixel. That's impossible. This isn't a real scan. This is a composite image created in a photo editor, most likely Photoshop. It was made by combining an image of a piece of paper, which they then overlaid with text and graphics. The IDF may see this video and scramble to create a better forgery. They may even go to the trouble of getting one printed out. However, the first image they uploaded here stands as a fake. An incredibly amateur fake. No need to take my word for it. Go download the image and verify for yourself. Now, why is this important? So far, the death toll in Gaza is estimated at over 1,800. Approximately 80% of those killed in the operation were civilians, and almost 400 of those killed were children. 2,700 Palestinian children were injured, and over 240,000 Palestinian children were displaced. Israel is attempting to use this fake document to prop up their Gaza PR narrative. They're trying to convince the public that this bloodbath was the fault of the Palestinians using human shields. Since they don't have any real evidence to support their claims, they figured they'd just create some. This shouldn't be surprising considering the fact that the Israeli military has entire units devoted to manipulating public opinion through social media. It is, however, surprising that they put out such a low-grade fake on their main website. This also highlights the abysmal state of modern journalism. This fake document is being blasted out by mainstream publications and echoed out through the blogosphere without even a minimal level of scrutiny. No one even bothered to perform a basic image analysis before running the story. A 13-year-old who knows their way around Photoshop could catch this, but they didn't. Maybe that's because they didn't want to. If you want to keep informed about what's going on in the world, go to our website, scgnews.com, and sign up for email updates. Doing so, you'll be notified of any new articles or videos we put out. Also, be sure to subscribe to Storm Clouds Gathering on YouTube and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+.